In today's episode of Eternals SMP, we build the craziest nether build I have ever made, but you'll have to wait. What is up, my fellow Minecraft gamers? How are we doing today? And welcome back to another episode of Eternals SMP. I think this is 16, right? Yeah, 16. Well, we have done some planning. As you can see down there, there's something new. If you're relatively familiar with this series, and yes, we have shaders on because we got a new processor, and our processor is very powerful. So I can run shaders, no problem, no dipped FPS. Feels amazing. So we're doing it because who doesn't like shaders? But anyway, if you're used to this area, you'll notice this is different. This is new. And what is that? You guys voted in my community tab on YouTube on adding, or well, not adding, on doing the layout, mapping out the layout of my mega base in the area around it. So what do we need to do that? We need a lot of a block. And what block could that be? If you said wool, you're correct. And they're all white right now. It's all just white wool because I figured white would be fine because it has a contrast to green, so it's easier to see. But we also got a whole shulker of red right here. We've been AFK here for a while. This thing pumps out wool like crazy. Like we already got 19 and I just cleared it about 10 seconds ago. And that's another one, so that'll be 22. Anyway, a full shulker of red, a full shulker of white. That's just what I'm gonna bring over to the mega base location and use to plan. From there, we also have a half double chest and a full double chest. So we are insanely stocked on wool. Why do we need this much wool? Well, these are starting to get very low. I'm gonna have to replace these very soon. What the heck? Anyway, I thought it would be a good idea. Most of the other Eternals need wool, and none of them really have big size farms. So instead of building a shop to sell them, like to just like put them in a barrel and leave them to sell, I'm gonna take an idea from Guy Tries because I thought it was a great idea. I mentioned it in the video, the previous one, when we looked at his log shop. I'm gonna put a color of each wool on a shelf. I haven't designed the building yet, so that won't be this episode. It'll be next episode, most likely. Maybe, who knows? But I'm gonna say next episode, unless you're lucky. But there'll be a color of each wool available, so I don't even know how many colors there are. And in front of that will be a barrel, and that barrel will consist of 9 pieces of paper stating the Eternal to leave their order, and then from there I'll just decide a price depending on what kind of dye we need and all that fun stuff. But instead of grinding to craft out every color a full like shulker's worth, I think the like ordering system would be really cool. Shout out to Guy Tries. It's linked in the description below. Make sure to check that out. Yeah, he had the original idea. I kind of am using it because I was like, that is brilliant. But from there we got these two. Let's head over to the mega base. And of course it's storming, right? We're gonna use red as kind of the road, the path system, and the white will be the buildings. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy in depth with the wool and build like a crazy structure. I'm probably for now going to just lay out the outline of some possible ideas slash solutions. I have a brand new idea for this that I thought of at work today. We're no longer gonna do this path down. I have an even better plan. So I'm gonna finish this terraforming soon. I'm just gonna continue to wrap this around just like I am doing here. It's just gonna turn and go flat that way. And then we'll work on the path up. But right now, like I said, I think I'm gonna hop into a time lapse and then do a voiceover and kind of explain my thought process, where everything's gonna go. No, actually, I have more to say. I've said a lot. It's been a long intro and I apologize. But this part over here is our farmland. I'm going to turn this whole area, most of it at least, all the way over here into farmland. My dock is going to be right here, kind of like here and across a little bit. And then the city itself will be right back here. So instead of the city originally being all over, I'm gonna bring the city right here, this central back location. I think that gives a lot more room for farmland and a nice like what do you call it, dock shipping yard. I think that would make it look better instead of cramming a whole bunch of stuff down here and making it cluttered and clustered. I think dividing it over a larger space makes the build feel a lot larger scaled and overall would help complement each other instead of everything on top of each other. So that's the plan. Now let us jump into this time lapse, start laying down our path, and then we'll work on the buildings. But you guys will hear from me in just a second as I voice over this time lapse. But let's knock this out. So we're starting off, as you can see, with the stairway leading up to the main temple. We decided to do this type of stairway. I'm not sure if I want to do the whole middle long stair or do these two separate staircases like this. Let me know in the comments what you think. From the stairs, we're going to start working on a path. It's going to wrap towards the farming area and the dock, but as we go towards the farm area, you'll see me start planting outlines of houses. We're going to put some around the area, one on the hill, a couple of them inside of the fields, a little dock area, and the main farmhouse is the big one down at the very bottom of the screen. We continue the path. This whole area is going to be filled with farms all over down here. Here we just kind of wanted to get a quick outline of the main area of the city and then extend back over here with some buildings. These are just outlines, none of it's a final shape or product. We just kind of wanted to place some stuff down and go from there and figure out the shapes we want and the actual build details later on. We just wanted to kind of plant stuff to kind of give me a easier way to identify where I wanted stuff. Back here will be the Colosseum. This is just a rough shape and size, not really set on the size of this, maybe bigger, maybe smaller, but we just wanted to get an idea of where we wanted it. I thought a lot about sight lines while I was designing this. I want to be able to see the temple from the Colosseum and vice versa. And then over here, this is my awkward, terrible attempt at designing a kind of theater, because you know, in ancient Greek, there's always the theater where the plays are and all that fun stuff. So we want to design that. All right, welcome back. So it looks like a jumbled mess. I get it. It's super unfinished. Farmland is going to be all around here. This is where it's going to start to get more residential, I guess. I don't know what word to use. So we got the farmlands here. This is where it's going to start becoming like the normal city-ish. So I just laid out a bunch of little roads, some sample buildings. There's going to be a lot more than just this here. Down there is going to be like a warehouse for the dock. That's going to be another one. These little things are shops. The dock itself. All kinds of paths. Some farmhouses, like I said. The middle, I didn't get to put any buildings in the main area because this land, the terraforming of it is awful. And it's gonna take me some time to clear it out and flatten it out because this is just way too hilly and it's gonna look awful trying to put buildings there because there's just holes everywhere. So this all has to get reworked. This over here, my idea was a theater style. Just kind of angle, you know what I'm talking about, those I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I mean. This is a Colosseum on the small side. I don't want it to be super huge, so small side Colosseum. I think over here I might do another arena type thing, not quite as large, something like that. But yeah, we got the area mapped out pretty decently. A lot of trees need to be cleared and a lot of terraforming needs to be done, but we got an idea. We got to show you guys an idea of what we want. We got that, like I said. So yeah, I hope you guys are starting to see the picture that was in my head when I first saw this area. From here though, we're actually going to take a break from the planning and the being over here because we just spent a very long time over here. And I'll see you guys over at the Eternals Trials because we haven't done Eternals Trials in a while. So we're going to put this stuff away and we're going to head over there. Here we are. Eternal Trials. I don't know. I'm not going to look at them, but how many are in here? Oh, there's not that many in here. I guess there's a decent amount. Why am I kind of nervous to do this? I actually am kind of nervous because I know of some that have been put in here and I really don't want to get one of those, but let's give it a shot. We got... Ooh. Build a vacation home in the end or the nether. Ooh. Oh boy. Ironic, because I had something planned to build in the nether. I guess now's the time for that, huh? I was not planning on doing this for a long time. But go big or go home. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Okay, so let's grab our materials real quick. Just grab some netherrack so we can plan this bad boy out. And then, yeah, and then I got to gather some resources on how we're going to build this, because I know I want it to be dark. So let's find a decent spot. We want it over lava, but I don't want it by all this ugly stuff. So go. Oh man, this spot's kind of perfect. Yep, this is it. This works from, actually this works perfectly. It's kind of crazy how I just found the perfect spot for my plan right away. Alright guys, so we got the build done, designed. It's not in the server yet, but we had the light Matica in the server. Just want to give you a quick scale so you know how ridiculous it is. Hold up. Just to kind of show you the list of materials, because yeah, I kind of went all out in designing this thing. We need a lot. We need an insane amount of materials. We literally need almost 71 stacks of deep slate bricks, 28, almost 28 stacks of deep slate tiles, 23, almost 24 of polished blackstone. So it's gonna be annoying, but I want to do this episode. I want to go absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna start gathering stuff like crazy, and I'm gonna put this on I think a little mini time lapse. Not really a time lapse, but it's just gonna show me like mining stuff. I'm gonna explain what I need, and yeah. So we got a lot of gathering to do. Probably need a lot more than these 5 shulkers right here. Whoops. But yeah, let's get to it. We needed a ton of deep slate, and I mean a ton, so that we could craft some deep slate bricks, some deep slate tiles, some nether bricks, some nether walls, some nether fences, polished blackstone, and well, a bunch of other blocks. Alright, so we gathered everything, and like I told you guys, this is a gigantic project, as you can see. How many blocks there are, holy. We're also gonna grab a bunch of netherrack, kind of lay the foundation, which we don't really have any anymore, but I can get some on the way in the nether. But we're just gonna do a flat foundation underneath it to start, and then we'll terraform later and add the bridge. But for now, let's just jump into the time lapse and let's get this stuff cracking. I've been grinding, gathering materials for a whole day, and I'm ready to get this thing into the server. So let's jump into a time lapse. really hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. And oh my god, this is the most impressive thing I think I have ever built. It's still unfinished, okay? We still got a long bridge that we got to place here that leads to the castle itself. The terraforming right now is just sitting on netherrack. And we got to add a floor in there because, yeah, netherrack doesn't look the greatest. I want to put like a bunch of black stone, maybe some basalt, and just kind of make it overall look way better. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. You honestly think about this. Is it too big? Is it not detailed enough? Because it's really difficult to detail on something this size. And give me ideas for the interior. As of now, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a throne room somewhere up there, probably where that balcony's at. Let me show you. Right here. Right here's the balcony, so this will be like the king's quarters, and I think down a couple layers right at that black stone will be the throne room. I think somewhere around there. But yeah, if you have ideas for this place, I am open to ideas. It was a very difficult build. Hard to decide the interior. It's not super detailed, it's just gigantic. And it looks incredible with shaders. I think this is my best build yet. I honestly believe so. And the funny thing is, this was literally built for an eternal trial, which I lost right there. Build a vacation home in the end or nether. Literally an eternal trial. And this is what I came up with. An absolute ridiculous masterpiece in my eyes. Also, we have no way of getting into the towers. We have no way of anything. It's just completely bare. Eventually there'll be a little bit of purpose to this building. I just don't know what yet. Maybe this will serve as my nether hub. I leave like all my nether materials here, possibly. Gas are annoying. Oh no, I don't have any rockets. Oh, that was close. I have 0 rockets because I don't have any on me either. After this, we have a cool little thing that Shrunk built. You guys have seen on my shorts. If you check the YouTube shorts, go watch them. They're hilarious and they're fun. But anyway, we went and we had some fun over at Fortune Falls. Now let me get rid of this guy. You're interrupting. Okay. And we just kind of hung out with Shrunk a little bit, and instead of you guys watching me walk back all boring like and dangerous like, let's just cut to me being there with Shrunk. Welcome to Fortune Falls. Ask a yes or no question and then press the button. Take a swim to retrieve your answer. Once you have read your answer, place the paper in the barrel for the next person. I'm on a budget here. Have fun and happy fortune telling. I'm kidding. Where's the button? Right here, okay. Will this 20-hour, as I call it, nether castle masterpiece pop off this episode? Oh my god, yo, that's so cool. I'm kind of nervous to grab it.
No, go grab it.
Outlook negative.
Oh no. Let's get another question. Maybe you'll get some.
No.
Maybe the answer.
Do I put it back in here?
Yep.
Okay. Were you pulling a prank on me? Oh, Master Powerful Fortune Falls. Yes? Oh, you fool. Oh, you got me there. All right. So what you're saying is it will pop off, right? No, God. Okay, this is rigged. I feel like you brought me here to just destroy my self-esteem. Okay, I got a question. Will we see the return of underscore Bales this month? Bales, if you're watching this is the word. Hard to say. No.
Oh, that's just Bales.
Yeah, that's just Bales. That is literally. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
This is sweet.
Oh, but thank you.
With that, guys, we are going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you liked the build. It was a ton of fun to build, ton of fun to create and to design. The only thing that wasn't fun was gathering the materials, but that's part of the grind. You gotta enjoy it just as much as everything else, even if it's not fun. I myself just watch TV or movies or something while I'm grinding that kind of stuff. But I hope you did enjoy it. I really do. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Please don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new here. And if you made it this long, I thank you guys. It means a ton to me and I appreciate you all. I really do enjoy making this content and just playing Minecraft in general. So if there's any way to make these videos better, please let me know in the comments. But with that, I will see you guys in the next episode where who knows what we do. We're gonna leave it up to Fortune Falls. There's a little cliffhanger for you, and I will see you guys. Peace!